Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Amelia and in this video we are going to learn about 16 English tense. Understanding verb tense is key to speaking and writing English fluently. Let's break them down simply and clearly. Do you know what is tenses? Tenses are verbs formed in English that are used to indicate the time an event or action occurs. There are 16 tenses in English. Their categories based on time is present, past, and future, and aspect is simple, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. Now I will break them down one by one. Number one is simple present. Simple present tense used to state a general truth or an activity that is repeated. The time signal is always, usually, never, sometimes, every day, and etc. The pattern is subject, verb 1 plus object. The example, I go to school every day. And number 2 is present continuous. This tense used to state action happening now. The time signal is now, today, tonight, this week, this morning, and etc. And the pattern is subject plus is, are plus verb ing plus object. The example, I am going to school now. And is for subject he, she, it, am for subject I, and are for subject you, we, they. Number 3 is present perfect. Present perfect tense used to state action that happened at an unspecific time in the past and still affect the present. The time signal is for, since, already, never, just now. The pattern is subject plus have or has plus verb 3 plus object. The example, I have gone to school just now. Has for subject he, she, and it. Have for subject I, you, we, they. Number 4 is present perfect continuous. This tense is used to state action that start in the past and continue to the present. Time signal is for, since, how long, and the pattern is subject plus have or has plus been plus verb ing plus object. The example, I have been going to school for 6 hours. Number 5 is simple past. Simple past tense used to state action in the past. The time signal is yesterday, this morning, when, last blah blah blah. And the pattern is subject, verb 2 plus object. Example, I went to school yesterday. And number 6 is past continuous tense. This tense used to express an activity that was in progress when another event occurred in the past. The time signal is when, as, while, and the pattern is subject, was or were plus verb ing plus object. Was for subject I, he, she, it. Were for subject you, we, they. The example, I was going to school last day on Saturday. And number 7 is past perfect tense. This tense used to express an activity that was complete when another event occurred in the past. The time signal is after, as soon as, until, before. The patterns, subject, had, verb 3 plus object. Example, after I had gone to school, my mother went to the market. And number 8 is past perfect continuous. This tense used to express an event that was ongoing for a certain period of time before another event occurred in the past. The time signal is for blah 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 when, by last blah blah blah. And the pattern is subject plus had plus been plus verb ing plus object. The example, I had been going to school when the heavy rain suddenly started. Number 9 is simple future tense. Simple future tense used to express an action that will be carried out. The time signal is tomorrow, next, soon, if. The pattern is subject plus will or shall plus verb 1 plus object. The example, I will go to school tomorrow. And number 10 is future continuous tenses. These tenses used to express an event that will be taking place at a certain time in the future. Time signal, by this time, tomorrow, in a week, at blah blah blah. And the pattern is subject, will plus will or shall plus be plus verb ing plus object. The example, I'll be going to school tomorrow at 7 o'clock. The next is future perfect tense. This tense is used to state an event that occurred before another event in the past. Time signal is by blah 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 and in blah blah blah. Pattern, subject plus will or shall plus have plus verb 3 plus object. The example, by 8 o'clock I will have gone to school. And number 12 is future perfect tense. Future perfect continuous tenses. This tense is used to express an action that will have been done in the future, but the action is still ongoing at the present time. Time signal is by the end of and for blah 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 by blah blah blah. And the pattern is subject plus will or shall plus have plus been plus verb ing plus object. The example, I will have been going to school for 6 hours by 7 o'clock. And the 13 tenses is simple past future. This tense is used to state an action that will be carried out at a future time in the past. Time signal is when, the following day, the day before. The pattern is subject plus would or should plus verb 1 plus object. The example, I would have go to school next day. Number 14 is past future continuous tense. This tense is used to express an event or action that will be carried out in the past. Time signal is when blah 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 and at blah blah blah. The pattern is subject plus would or should plus be plus verb ing plus object. The example, I would be going to school at 7 o'clock yesterday. And the next tense is past future perfect tense. This tense used to express an activity that would have been done in the past. Time signal is when, if, blah 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 lasts. And the pattern is subject plus would or should plus have plus verb 3 plus object. The example, I would have gone to school yesterday. And the last tense is past future perfect continuous tense. This tense used to express an activity that should have been ongoing for a certain period of time in the past. The time signal is by the end of blah blah blah, and the pattern is subject plus would or should plus have plus been plus verb ing plus object. The example, I would have been going to school for 6 days by Saturday. Now I will give you tips to learn these tenses effectively. Number 1 is practice daily. Number 2, use real-life examples. Number 3, watch English shows and pay attention to how tenses are used. Number 4 is use apps or flashcards. And the last tips is write sentences and check them with a teacher or AI tools. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you understand the